Let me explain Kāya-gatāsati. If you go to page 75, look at note 20. I've written something about Kāya-gatāsati. And you'll see also that on page 74, on the left you see Kāya-gatāsati Sutta, MN 119. And on the right, I have translated it as mindfulness gone to oneself. Well, maybe it shouldn't be translated this way, because this Kāya-gatāsati Sutta is suspected to be something that was compiled by the redactors. It's a sort of a composite that was copied and pasted from different suttas and put together as a composite like the Satipatthana Sutta. So those compilers, when they compiled this sutta, had the body in mind. So to them, Kaya is the body, not the self. You get what I mean? Because most of the elements that are found in this Kāya-gatāsati Sutta, the composite, all of them refer to the body. All right, so the compilers actually regarded the word Kaya to mean body rather than self when they compiled this composite sutta. So for this particular sutta, it should be more accurate to translate it as mindfulness gone to the body rather than oneself. However, there are also places in the suttas where the word Kāya-sati or Kāya-gatāsati obviously refers to restraint of the senses. The standard formula for restraint of the senses or guarding the doors of the senses is like that. Having seen a form with the eye, or having heard a sound with the ear, or having cognized an object with the mind. Okay, all of these six senses. I'm just taking the eye as an example. Having seen an object with the eye, regards the eye faculty such that his mind will not be overwhelmed by likes and dislikes. This occurs to all the six senses. This is what guarding the door of the senses means. Actually, you're not guarding the eye door, you're not guarding the ear door, etc. You're actually guarding the mind door. Yeah, because the eye only sees. It is the mind that interprets. It's the mind that reacts. It's the mind that responds. Right or not? You cannot guard the eye door and ask your eye not to see. If the object is there, you will see. If the sound is there, you will hear. But it's how the mind reacts to it. So you have to actually guard the mind, how the mind reacts to stimuli that is coming to the six senses. So this is what guarding the doors of the senses means. It actually means guarding the mind door, or rather the experiencer, the subjective experiencer, the one who processes whatever that comes into the six sense doors. So the word used is Kāya-gatāsati, mindfulness gone to the Kaya, to the self, to the observer. Now in Chinese, the word Shen refers to the self as well, not necessarily just to the body. And interestingly, in Burmese also, the word Kaya that has been borrowed from Pali and used as a Burmese word is called, instead of called Kaya, it's called Ko. It seems a bit strange now, I mean the change, but anyway, it comes from Kaya. So the word Ko refers also to the self. Right? So here, Kaya, in several other places, we can also see that the word Kaya refers to the self rather than to the body. And the self meaning the experiencer, the subjective experiencer. Right? So sati, the meaning of sati is remembering or looking back, the awareness of a past object. So Kāya-gatāsati means looking back at the experiencer, looking back at how the mind is reacting or responding to whatever comes to the six senses. Right? This is what Kāya-gatāsati is about. I think this is very important because if we look at the gradual training template, that the Buddha uses as a default for the monastics, it starts with sila, with your precepts. And the second step will be guarding the doors of the senses, followed by knowing moderation in eating, and so forth. Okay, so I'm not going through that. But anyway, it is a very important part of the training, because that's where your suffering stems from your mind, isn't it? How your mind relates to what is happening to your senses. Okay, so because of the importance of this concept of guarding the doors of the senses by looking or checking the reaction of the subjective experiencer, I want to emphasize this in this workshop.